Well, I think if you're going to date me, you've got to be into jewels, obviously.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I want to find out. How do we date someone like you? Adam Truelove's neuro-linguistic programming. Get your tongue around it, or should I say get your head around it. Could you help us understand how we're meant to transform our lives by changing our thinking, using our words? How does this work, please?
Absolutely. So the first thing is what is NLP? What is neuro-linguistic programming? Neuro is neurology. The connections in your mind and the associations that we have to, everything. And linguistic, so that's the language. Language is so important. The language, to keep this simple, is like the wrapping paper around the belief systems. So by understanding language and the language that we're using internally and externally to everybody else, we can start to understand why we're doing what we're doing, and what we believe, what our value systems are. And then programming is processes to look to change those over time. And you can do things immediately, or for lasting change, it needs to become a habit. So it's about, first of all, understanding what makes you tick. Some people start with wanting to work out how other people tick, but really I would say it all starts at home, most definitely here. I mean, we're talking about relationships specifically here. I think the first question is, it's lovely to have, it's first of all to say it's lovely to have a relationship, obviously. Whether that's many during the month or, I'm only kidding. Everybody would love to have a partner. It's lovely to share life with somebody that is, in alignment with you. But what's the purpose for the relationship? I made some dinner for a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine. She was busy. She was like, "Oh God, I'm so busy in the day." So I have a key to her house. So I popped round there and had a quick whip round, tidied everywhere up. Made a little dinner for one. The candles, laid it all out. Put some music on. She came in. She was like, "Oh, so that's why I need a partner." And I was like, "Need a partner? What? So they can make dinner for you?" That's quite telling. So, what's the reason for looking for the relationship? It should always be to enrich your life. All relationships, whether it's romantic or friendships or anything like that. Relationships should be enriching, and if they're not, then you need to question why you're in them. And that's so. But using your NLP and NLP coaching and hypnosis, so I also train hypnotherapists, etc. When we really understand the mind and understand the unconscious mind and the things that are happening unconsciously, we can have a more enriched experience on this planet and interacting with all these other gorgeous people that are everywhere.
Absolutely. That makes total sense. That was such a great example. The need a partner. Like, women can sometimes come across needy, and men too, and you'd hate to come across needy and dependent, and especially to date an entrepreneur who's so busy and would like a supportive, perhaps strong woman, would you say, or man or partner in general?
I tell you what, it's just someone that can coordinate the cleaners and the housekeepers and the chef diet. I mean, wonderful. Or just make a phone. It's I tell you what, it's about complementing each other.